Hello everyone, Roth here. I'm going to be playing some Stardew Valley here. I've played it plenty of times in the past. I know what I'm doing here, so it's not going to be like a new experience, but I wanted to start a new farm and see if we could get that looking good and try something new here. A couple things I do have going on here. I do have a couple add-ons. I'm actually not using the cheats menu here. I currently have the move speed up, but I'm actually going to be turning that off as well. As you can see, nothing is going to be on here. I'm not going to use any of the currency stuff. All of this also is off. Everything, skills are set to 0. Not setting the weather, not setting relationships, can't give a bunch of gifts. None of this is going to be going on there. So got that. Then the other thing I have here, I have the experience bars, so I can see my actual experience for the skills as they grow up. I have things like there's an add-on you can get that lets you just mouse over a person's like portrait and it'll show you like what gifts they like. One that if you hover over an item and press F1, it'll show you all the information about an item. Things like that. Basically just, ease of life stuff. So nothing that's going to be like game breaking or anything like that. There's one that's kind of could be considered that, but really it just makes things easier. It's like, I believe it's called Automator or Automation. Basically, it lets you put a chest down by any device that creates things, and it'll just automatically either create the things for you, or it'll put them into the chest after they're done. Makes things like making bars easier, or making like wine easier, things like that. So that's not even going to come into play for a while, but it is something that I do have as well. So we're going to go ahead and start here on the first day, and we're going to get things cleaned up a little bit. This first day cleaning up the farm is very crucial in a way. I mean, because you gotta make sure you have enough energy to not only clear out space, but actually also plant like your seeds. Can be kind of a pain, but once you've done it enough times, you get pretty used to it. You know what you need to get done, and you can get it done pretty well. Go for that. As you can see, my character is rocking the Waluigi overalls there. Figured that looked kind of cool. You always want to clear out a lot of space around where you're going to be planting your crops, because these pieces, they will spawn back over time, and it's usually in relation to where they are located on the map. So having them as far away from your crops is going to be the best thing for you. That way they don't come in and overtake your crops, because that will happen. One of the things I'm going to be trying to get done as soon as possible is actually upgrading my axe, so I can go ahead and I can get rid of some of these stumps here, give more free space, and also having the axe and chopping hardwood is one of the best ways to get your foraging skill up. Alright, I think that's enough space for now for the parsnips we're going to be planting. So I'll go ahead and get those going. Actually, one thing I want to do before I do that, I want to always show my tool hit location, because it is frustrating when you are trying to swing someplace and it is not going where you want it to go. See, like that. Even with the tool hit location, I always still mess up. But that's okay, it's an easy fix. And one of the things I'm going to need to definitely do is actually cut down a few more trees, because I need to make a chest. Because early game inventory is lacking for sure. Alright, so I've got that done. Gonna chop down a couple more trees here. Plus also, again, foraging skills definitely helps out with that. When you can, cutting things down, use the scythe because it doesn't use any energy, so it's really efficient. Right, one more tree should get me the wood I need? We need 50 to make a chest. Perfect, there we go. Okay. Crafting, there's the chest. Just kind of just toss that out for right now. There we go. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the store, and I'm going to pick up some more seeds, because, I mean, making money is the name of the game here. I'm actually going to pick up these things as well. These will be in handy when I get the community center open up. That way I just have them available, and I can just put them in, and I'm done. Oh, and I guess I should also start talking to people, too. There's Harvey, Doctor. Kind of boring. Actually, here's a good place I can show you the gifts thing. See, mouse over somebody, shows you what gifts they like. Obviously, almost everybody. Oh, it's not doing Haley for some reason. It's weird. It's only doing Mayor Loose right now. Not sure what's up with that, but whatever. Oh, good. Lots of people to talk to. There's Leah and Carolyn and Abigail and Pierre. Seeds. I'm gonna go with the potato seeds. They're easy to handle there. Talk to Grandma. At this point, Gus should be out. Actually, another good thing you can do with the automation add-on that I got, you can basically, if you put a chest near, like right next to one of the trash cans, it'll actually auto grab what's in the trash can into the chest, and nobody looks twice when you pick anything out of a chest, but they will look twice if you pick something out of the trash, so it's actually kind of helpful. Alright, there's our 10 potato seeds. Alright, and then I guess I'll go ahead and water this stuff. Usually you don't really need to water on the first day, but yeah, I always do anyway. Should be able to get this all done still. Yeah, I got enough energy. Or maybe I don't. Yeah, okay, I'm good. Filling it up should take the last 2. Oh, actually, I didn't take any on that, and I didn't know that. Good to know. Okay. So, basically we're out of energy, so we're going to go ahead and see if we might be able to forage up a little bit more. Obviously, if we're blocked by anything we have to break with a tool that does use energy, we'll be kind of boned there, but hey, at least we can get something. And plus more people to talk to. Got Linus here. Also, I do apologize if I skip through some of the text a bit fast. It's all stuff I've read a lot, so I don't usually pay much attention to it. Demetrius there. I already know Robin, but I don't know if Maru's in here or not. Probably not. Sebastian's probably still in his room. Yeah, he is. I was going to cut all those down, but it's blocked by a rock, so I can't really do that. The mixed seeds here are also pretty good. I'll probably end up planting those tomorrow. I'll say hi to Sam. Had energy, I'd go ahead and click on these because that would get me either a book or some copper or clay or something nice. I'm gonna go down south here because there's usually some spring onions down here. That's a good, you know, starter to get stuff going. Yeah, there they are. A bunch of them. More down here. No more right now, but there's some wild horseradish, so that's going to be good to have too. Two of them even. So I'm just missing one thing for the spring foraging bundle once the community center opens, just one flower. Hopefully there'll be one over here on our thing here, but if we don't find it, we got plenty of time before it even opens to worry about it. That's where the hat mouse will be once I get an achievement on this file. There it is. Awesome, so I got all those. Actually, it looks like I've already leveled up my foraging to level 1 too, so that's good. Once I go to sleep, that'll actually count on there. Oh, didn't think about this. This might be difficult to get back through because I can't cut or break any of these rocks. Yeah, I can't get through there. Maybe up here. There we go. We made it through. So I'm going to go ahead and drop off the seeds. Drop off that, one of those, and that. And the fiber. And then I'm going to sell the spring onions and the other wild horseradish. Give me a little bit of money coming into the next day, considering I spent it all today. And there we go. Alright, first day done. There we are. Foraging is looking better now. Now I can get the seeds from the trees, so that'll be good for replanting those later on also. Yeah, one thing that's also a good thing to do every day. Check the TV, fortune teller, tell you your luck. Luck is going to affect pretty much everything. What you find on the ground, if you're going into the mines, which aren't open yet, but it'll choose, like, not really choose, but help you get, like, gems or get ladders to go down, things like that. There's that. Willie's back. He'll give us the fishing rod. Full disclosure, I really hate fishing in this game. I don't like the way that the minigame really works for it, but it's something we're going to have to do. I do have an add-on that will let me cheat on that, but I'm not going to use that. I'm trying to play this as legit as possible. Alright, all the plants are watered. Clear out some more space here. Basically just what you gotta do, just, you know, little by little, get it all done. upgraded. Thankfully, though, because I have the better proficiency for it, it's not using as much energy as it was. Still, though, 15 hits to take down a tree is a bit absurd. Cannot pick up the coal. Go ahead and drop some of this stuff off there so I can pick up the coal. Actually, I have 5 of these now, so I'll go ahead and plant those too. So these mixed seeds there, they can actually be one of several different crops for the season. A lot of times, like when I first started, I thought they were just gonna be like, you know, the foraging stuff or just like the fiber little plants like this here that you could find, but no, there actually are useful plants there, so it's actually pretty good to use. Gonna get those watered as well. Alright. Yeah, the one problem I do have with the mixed seeds is that it does kind of you don't know what it's going to be when you plant it, so it's going to be kind of just a mixed match of plants there. So they might grow at different times and harvest at different times, and it can be a little bit frustrating when you like things to be neat and tidy, but still, it's not too bad. It's profit either way, so I should probably have to go pick up that coal. The whole reason I went and did my inventory. There we go. Yeah, I can't get that log yet, but I can get this tree. Sometimes it's easier to just go through with one tool at a time and pick up a bunch of different particular items instead of switching between every time you come to something different. So I do find that kind of annoying, having to scroll through everything just to get to where you need to be. Like now I can just kind of go through here with my pickaxe and just get a bunch of rocks. Again, big rocks can't get yet. I have to upgrade the pick for that, but thankfully it's not too far away once I start getting some ore from the mines. Alright, so now I also have a clear path here, so that's good. I'm starting to run out of energy. I'm going to go drop off some stuff, and then I'm going to go to the beach so I can meet Willie and get my fishing pole. I'm going to actually leave these here too. I'm going to bring the hoe with me in case I find any little squiggly things in the ground. Flour. A couple of them. Go over here and see if there's anything over here as well. Nope, nothing there. I should probably trade one of those flowers out with the one I put into my chest so I can sell the silver quality one and keep the regular quality for the community center, because silver quality is going to sell for a bit more than the regular quality one. Not much, but a little bit. Enough to make it worth changing out. No one's around. Check the trash cans. Ah, can't check that one now. Sam's there. Flower. Beach is also a good place to go early on because there's a lot of things that you can just pick up on the beach. So Willie just basically gives me his hand-me-downs. Alright, so we've got that. I'll go ahead and I'll do a little bit of fishing here just to kind of show you how it goes. Again, I really don't like the fishing, but I do need to get good at it, so... You know, I will say, even though I am skipping through a lot of it, one of my favorite things about this game is honestly the characters and the dialogue. They feel like, you know, they could be real people, which is kind of nice. They have flaws, they have strengths, it's great. I just wait for the bite. There's going to be a lot of this coming up. It's a lot of waiting. Okay. Kind of impossible to not get this fish, because it doesn't go down on that one when you actually get it out of the area. See that? One more time, but then I'm probably not going to do more because my energy is pretty low still. Okay. Now you're not even trying. Okay, there we go. You put up a little fight at the end there. Alright, there's some couple things we can sell. Let's see here. Dig spot. That's good. We can go see him and do a little cutscene there. I believe he'll actually give us some cauliflower seeds too, which we'll probably end up planting tomorrow because we don't really have the energy to do it today. We got another one we can sell. So we might do here, eat one of those, get a bit more energy back. That way, if we do see any other dig spots, we can get those done. This we can rebuild with 300 wood. Gives us access to another part of the beach with another dock, and more stuff that we can just pick up and sell. There's Elliot. He's a writer. He writes books, kind of. There's Kid 1, and Kid 2, and Penny. She teaches them. That. These trash cans are good to check because there's usually nobody around to see you grab anything from them, so it works out pretty well. Click closed at 5 or 4. I was hoping it was 5 so we can at least go in and see him. And there's Gunther. This is one of the only times you're going to see him outside of his desk. Can't even speak to him unless you got something to give him. It's kind of sad. He's one of the few characters in this game that's really a non-character. Which is a shame, because he has a bitchin' hat. Alright, so now we go ahead and give him the the dried starfish. It looks like it actually didn't get us a reward. I thought it would. Yep. Okay. But it did finish a quest for us. So we got 250 gold for bringing that here, which is pretty cool. More than we would have sold the thing for, that's for sure. Alright, so we'll go ahead and go around and see if we can find new people to talk to. There's Sam again. We already talked to him. Check that out. There's Alex. He's a normal jock guy. There's Shane. He's an alcoholic. Here's Grandpa guy. He's just old and cranky. Let's see this. There's Pam. She drives a bus. She's also an alcoholic. There's Emily. I think Emily's going to be the one I go for in this game here, because I've been with most of the other people, and just haven't been with Emily, and which is really funny, because the very first time I played was before she was romanceable, and my first thought was, oh, there's her, I like her, I'm going to try and romance her. But then I found out I couldn't, and I was really sad, and then once they made her a character that you could romance, I never went with it. I just went with other characters. So I went with Abigail first, I've done Penny, and I've done Leah. There's Jody. She's a single mom. Actually, she's not really single. Her husband's off in the war or something. There's some sort of war going on. There's Marnie. She sells the animals. See, how many more people do I have to meet? I have 4 more people. Trying to think of who I haven't met. Haven't met Haley. I haven't actually met Sebastian yet. Let's see, who else is there? Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. Oh, I haven't met Maru yet. So there's 3. I don't think the wizard counts as a character to meet. Sebastian should be outside of his room now. He usually comes over here once he's done working and is smoking. There he is. So I can meet him. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish that out. See if I can get back over to Robin's before 8, because I believe her house locks at 8. See if Maru might be available anywhere in here. Yeah, she's at the table. Cool. So I can go ahead and I can meet her. And I already met Demetrius. So this household is done. Linus, who lives up in the tent up there, he's done. I met Alex and his grandparents, so they're done. I met the kid and Sam and his mom Jody, so they're done. Haley. I haven't met Haley yet. Haley's the ditzy Valley Girl character. I haven't romanced her yet, but actually having seen some videos of like her romance path, I do like that she apparently gets a lot better about that whole Valley Girl thing and starts becoming a nicer person, and it's actually really cool to see growth like that. I can't actually break through that because I didn't bring my scythe, because I'm smart. Yeah, everything's going to be closed now. I may as well just go back to the farm. Okay, it was just flashing because I hadn't looked at that one yet. Sell that. Sell that, that, and that. Go ahead and pull this out, put that in. Grab all my tools. So that one. Really need to get up to 2,000 gold so I can buy the backpack upgrade. Get me the second row here. And that'll be nice. Okay, gonna go ahead and use the last of that energy I grabbed to break through a couple of these rocks here. Cut stuff. That's not okay. Yeah, because like I was saying, these things, they will spread out from here. So if you don't keep them cold back a bit, they will end up taking over again. Alright, now I'm starting to get to that point of being almost tired. So I'll go ahead and I'll go to bed and we'll start the next day. Yeah, I got 40 for turning that thing in, and or for selling that one when I got 250 for turning it into the actual library. Obviously, it's not going to be a common thing, but still, definitely made some money on that one for sure. Oh, good, it's raining, so we don't have to water. Check that. Check the fortune. Sometimes on these, there'll be different shows as well. Like on Sundays, there's a cooking show. And once the first one airs, then on Wednesdays, it actually plays a rerun of it. So you can eventually like get all the cooking recipes from that. Oh, good. Really good luck today. So that's a plus. Hopefully it means we'll get some good stuff. Go ahead and put this stuff away. In fact, actually, we'll go ahead and use that as an opportunity to go fishing. Because, yeah, we might actually get some decent stuff there, too. Do this. Just kind of drop everything off except for the fishing pole. Like how earlier I was saying, yeah, I don't like the fishing minigame, but then I'm like, let's go fishing. But, again, it's one of those things, it's like, I'm going to need to do it anyway. At least this way I can do it and make some decent money. Hey, there's a quest up now. Wonder what it is. Sunfish. Okay. Sunfish, I believe, actually come from the rivers. The flower. Give it a shot. We'll fish a couple times here. If we don't get anything, we'll go ahead and check down at the ocean. Or go up to the lake, one of the two. Actually, even different parts of the river will give you different things. Oh boy, newspaper. Actually, that can be turned into usable resources, so that's a plus. I don't have the item to do that just yet, but I'll eventually get a recycler. It basically takes any of the junk that you get out of the fishing stuff and turns it usable. Bass. Yeah, the way the fishing game works is you got to keep the little bar on the fish. I think that's pretty obvious from watching it. But the way that the bar moves is if you press the mouse button down, it just goes all the way to the top. So you have to kind of just keep on clicking on it to get that to go, keep it where you want it to be basically. And obviously then the fish will move around as it pleases, so you can't really necessarily always keep up with that. Thankfully that last fish was actually pretty easy on that. It didn't really go anywhere. But some of them will literally be all over the place. I gotta make a big deal out of it. Hey, new record, but I have not seen anywhere where it shows your records for that. Unless it's actually in the collections page for the fish. I haven't really checked in there, but I don't think it's in there. I don't remember seeing it in there before. That's a shad. It's not a sunfish. probably another smallmouth bass. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and try somewhere else. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, how many people are listed on here now for introductions? 26. Alright, so I'll go ahead and I'll go see if I can find Haley and say hi to her. I already know Mary Lewis. Yeah, I think she's in her room, yeah, so not going to be much use in there. I can't go into a room until I'm friends with her, and I obviously haven't met her yet, so I can't really be friends with her. And it's killing me. Who am I forgetting? Actually, also, while I'm thinking about it, collections, fish. Okay, yeah, it actually does show. Okay, that's cool. Wonder if... No, it doesn't. Yeah, the F1 doesn't work on those. I thought it would. Should show me... Oh, I haven't actually met Clint yet. I'm an idiot. I forgot. I went to his place and it was closed. Let me go ahead and do that, too. Oh, poor Clint. I just realized if I am going to go with Emily on this playthrough, he totally has the hots for Emily, and it's kind of sad when you date her when he's around, because he's like, oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know. And it's like, no, Clint, you're such a nice guy. Why? Why you make me feel bad about it? Yay, broken glasses. That's trash. I mean, to be fair, I am digging in the trash, so... Go ahead and check this one. Ah. Oh, good. He didn't see it. Yeah, if the people see you digging in the trash, they will get upset. They'll not like you. Which, in a way, I guess kind of makes sense. I got the field snack at least. That's a plus. There we go. Now she's out of her room. She doesn't like my Waluigi overalls. I have to give someone a gift. I forget, do you like those? Okay, good, she does. I don't know why I gave it to her, but whatever, 100 gold. Emily's kind of nuts sometimes. Her heart scenes are kind of crazy. It's pretty great. Yeah, I'm thinking the sunfish is gonna be in the lakes. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that. I'll try this one, and if I don't find it here, I'll see if I can make it up to the mountain lake before it gets too dark. Just getting a full collection of trash here. But again, eventually the trash actually is useful. Like the broken CDs and the glasses become refined quartz, which you use to make a lot of usable things. The driftwood, I believe, can become wood, but it also can turn into torches, so that's nice. The soggy newspaper actually can turn into cloth. Trash you can get rocks and ore and coal out of. I missed that one. I wasn't ready for it. And there are a couple places of water on the farm as well, but they literally only have trash in them. One of them I understand why it's there, because it's there to fill up your watering can. The other one I really have no idea. Got some algae, that's actually not too bad to eat if you're in a pinch. I'd like to get at least one fish from here, if you could, please. Anytime now. That'd be great. And driftwood. Oops. Give this 2 more goes and see if we get anything. One more try. Alright, that is useless. So, go ahead and go up to the mountain lake. Go ahead and go through my farm. It's a bit quicker to get through there. Plus, I can sell some of this stuff while I'm at it. Thankfully, I opened up a path here. Makes that a bit easier as well. Actually keep the field stack because it can be useful for energy. And thankfully, once I really start cutting down these trees, they're actually pretty easy to make. It just takes one of each tree seed. It's pretty good for when you start going into the mines because you run out of energy real quick in the mines, and also there's monsters in there who attack you, so having the health bonus there is a plus as well. Keep on forgetting my actual hoe at home, so I can't dig up the dig spots. Yeah, you'd think when it's raining, the fish should be more active. There we go. That is a carp. It is not a sunfish. There's a treasure. I wonder if I can get it. Let's try to get this guy up a bit. As high as I can, then go up to the treasure. Crap. That's the problem with holding the mouse button down. You skyrocket up. Shit, no. Sweet, okay. I just gotta catch the fish and I get some treasure. Usually it's not anything really all that great, but sometimes it can be really good stuff. It's a chub. And what did I get? I got a piece of coal. Not the best treasure, but hey, it's a piece of coal I didn't have before. It'll help me when I start making bars. My fishing skill went up 1 too. That's good, that'll show tonight. At this level, fishing skill going up doesn't really help too much of anything, but still good to start leveling it up quick and early. Actually start telling the fish by their patterns there, like the carp there did the same thing both times. It stayed at the beginning, you know, down early on, and then at the very end it started just going up. Oh, and I don't know what that one is. Oh, it's not the carp, okay. That one acted a little bit differently. But still, it was pretty similar though, it still stayed down at the bottom. I think this is going to be my last one, then I'm going to head home. Yeah, I'll try one more. I missed that one. I will say I do feel like I am getting a bit better at the fishing stuff now that I'm actually doing it. Of course, then I get crap like that, where I keep on overshooting it. Alright, that's gonna be it. I'm going home. Might grab my axe and chop down a couple trees, or grab my pickaxe and do a couple rocks so I can maybe get my mining skill up, see if I can get that going a bit better too. It'd be nice to get my mining skill up above 1, or at least 2-1 before I actually even go into the mines. Because that one goes up with picking the rocks as opposed to the foraging going up when you do wood. Who knew? Breaking rocks actually counts for mining, huh? That, toss in the coal. Sell the fish. Grab out these. I'm going to put that away and put that away. I think tomorrow, after I make sure my plants are all watered, I'm going to probably cut down some more trees. Try to get that 300 wood so I can unlock the other part of the beach. I got a geode. I can take that over to Clint, and he will break that open, and I might get some good stuff in there. Some more stuff to turn into the museum, or some ore, or more commonly, it just ends up being more rocks. Alright, and my mining's up to 1. That's a way I really like about that add-on here that gives you the experience bars. Because otherwise you wouldn't be able to see that stuff. You just find out at the end of the night that, oh hey, I leveled up. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, 13, up to 11, 5, oops. Okay, now I'm at 2. I'm gonna go ahead and stop there. Plants there should be done pretty soon too, so that's good. I think actually the potatoes might be done tomorrow or the next day, one of the two. Yeah, fishing level 1, just fishing rod proficiency. Mining level 1 though lets me make bombs, so that's fun. I had to have like only half the materials to make a bomb, but hey, I can make them now, and that actually makes the going into the mines a lot easier. You don't have to break every rock, you can just put a bomb down, it'll blow them up. Let's see here, fortune teller. Bad luck today. And then the other one they have, living off the land. If you're new to the game, this actually gives you a lot of good tips for like, you know, playing early on. Like this one telling you about the spring onions south of town, because they're free, and you can pick them and sell them, and it's great. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be tomorrow for the potatoes. Okay. Water my stuff. Then 2 days after that, these parsnips should be done. So yeah, I'll probably, once the potatoes are done tomorrow, actually take them to the shop, and you can actually sell them right away. You don't have to wait for the overnight thing for it, and that way I should have the 2,000 I'd need to get the new backpack. And break that out too, get that seed. One of the other things that I like about taking down the trees is that it makes more of your farm visible, because trees can hide a lot of things. Granted, if you go behind the tree, it does make it, you know, sort of opaque, Let you see through it a bit, but still, it's kind of annoying. Another thing, if you can, try to cut the trees away from the edges of the farm. If the tree falls out into that area you can't get to, it will drop things where you cannot get them, which sucks. Go for the pine tree. See if I can get a pine cone to drop. If I can, I'm going to go ahead and make a couple of those bars and use them. Sweet, got two of them even. So go ahead and craft that. Thankfully, these don't actually count as cooking. Some more energy there. Now I can continue picking up wood. Go ahead and chop this stuff down because it makes you go slow. It's useful later on once you can get animals because they will actually eat that, but right now it's just in the way. And again, thankfully using the scythe here does not use energy. Ooh, actually I should get the worms. And more coal. I would go and get my geode done today at Clint's, but since I have bad luck, it's likely going to be something like rocks. You want to wait for good luck days to do things like the geodes to get good stuff out of them. Get like mineral things that you can turn into the library, or gems that you can again turn into the library, or if you've already done that, you can sell them for a good price. Seeds here. So now that you can actually just go up to the trees and shake them, and sometimes seeds will pop out. There. Good, okay, I can make another bar. Probably just use that to cut down this stump though, and then be done. Wood I have overall now. I have the 300. I should go ahead and take that out and make that bridge. I'm so close. Okay. So I'll go around and forage a bit, see if I might be able to find some more of them spring onions or anything else that I can sell. Hey, it's Leah. Oh good, there are more. never seen one grow down there before. Also, a tip, if you ever run out of wood, like you cut down all your trees and you used all your seeds or whatever, most of these trees can be cut down and they will grow back on their own. So it's renewable, so it's nice. Still no hat mouse. I think I'm still a bit of a ways off from any of the achievements, though, so... There's a wizard tower there. We should actually get a note from him soon, once we've been introduced to the actual community center by Mayor Lewis. Get a letter from the mayor, or not from the mayor, from the wizard saying that we should come see him because he can tell us what's going on in there. Not much out here today. I think that the delivery quest here is gonna not get done, unfortunately, because it only has 1 day left, and I don't have it in me to go fishing today. Here the other day. If I'd just been the bush last time, I would actually just came in here and cut those all down earlier. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night on this day early. If I do still have that quest tomorrow, I will almost definitely go do the fishing for it. Oh, I didn't even notice my foraging went up to level 2. That's cool. Makes that a bit easier. I think I'm getting to the point where I should get my pet soon. Oh, good. I should go get that geode broken today, too. There we go. Yep, get the cat. Oh, the parsnips are done. I think I mixed up the dates for the parsnips and the potatoes there. I thought the potatoes took 4 days and the parsnips 6, but I guess I got that wrong. Yeah, I guess I'll take the cat. And actually, I like the name Dudley. That works out pretty well. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, and the mines are open up too. Nice. And this is Robin. Basically mentioning the opening scene, which I skipped on this one here, making a joke about how the farm looked as she put crusty. But yeah, she's mostly just making that letter because she wants us to come buy upgrades. Alright, none of of those are gold. I'm going to end up needing 5 gold ones of those, but I'll go ahead and put the one away. Good, and I'll sell those to here. Thankfully, selling to the shop instead of going through the shipping bin doesn't get you any less money. So if you just need the money right away, doing that is just fine. And that should get me enough to get the backpack, and I might have enough seeds to pick up a couple, or enough money to pick up some more seeds rather. So that'll be good too. That way I can try to get some cauliflower and some green beans as well. So I can have those in the community center again once that gets opened. I think they open at 8. Let me see here. Yeah, it looks like the quest that I got for Shane, the sunfish, is not there. Daffodil, that's actually really easy to get. Go ahead and take that quest. I'll open at 9. Okay. We'll look around and see if I can find a daffodil then. Do always kind of find it funny when what the person wants is something they could literally just walk outside and pick up off the ground. But hey, if they're willing to pay for it, I guess I may as well be the one to do it. So yeah, so now the mine is open. I'll go ahead and go in there and get my sword. Not going to do any mining today though. That was weird. The text box popped up and went away, but then it was still acting. Yeah, that's really weird. Why is it doing that? I'm just going to go ahead and skip that one, I think. It seems like it's a bit bugged, but still got the sword. Basically, he was like, hey, here's the sword. There's monsters down there. Prove yourself. And you're like, okay. I have nothing better to do, I guess. Once that gets fixed, it goes to the quarry. That gets fixed through the community center stuff. Part of me has been tempted to go the quote-unquote easy route and do the Joja Mart version of the game, where instead of doing the community center, you get a membership with Joja Mart and they take over the community center, and then instead of having to put items in, you just pay for it. You just get the money and you pay and they fix things for you. Yay, stone, what I always wanted. Yeah, I always think about that, but then it's like, you know, honestly, it literally, legitimately makes me feel bad to think about doing that. So I just don't want to do it. Is that what I need? Was it daffodil or dandelion? Daffodil, cool. We got the flower we need. Alright. Oh, but it's a gold quality one. I wonder if I can find a better one. Or I guess a less good one. You have a day or two to do it. I'll see if I can find one that is a bit lower quality that I can give to her. Do that. Sell you them parsnips. I'll go ahead and sell the wild horseradish and the leeks also. And good, yeah, I should be able to get a couple seeds after I get the backpack. Oh, that makes things so much easier. Now if I can just get the 10,000 to get the other one. Okay, so I have 326. Go pick up 2 of those. And 2 of those for right now. Actually, yep. Pick up 2 parsnips also, why not? Oh, actually, I just noticed with picking those parsnips, my farming went up to 1 also. That's good. Can I make the, No, I can't make the fertilizer yet. I think you don't actually get the learn stuff until you actually get the level up at the end of the night, even though clearly the skill is there now. The points are there and all that. to see something. So I am going to be going for Emily. I wonder what she likes. I knew she liked cloth. That's what in most games, if I needed to get her friendship, I would give her. She likes a survival burger. That's interesting. Actually, I guess that makes sense. It's kind of a veggie burger, really. I believe it's made with the cave carrots. And she seems the vegan type. In fact, actually, there's really not a lot of meat in general in Stardew Valley. Even though you can make, not make, but you can get and raise animals, you never really get meat from them. You don't take them to slaughter or anything. You just milk them or get wool off of the sheep. And the pigs find truffles, because there's really nothing else except for, meat that a pig is really able to produce. Not seeing any of the flowers around. Yeah, I might just say screw it and give her the good one. Save myself the time and effort. Sure, I'm losing a bit of money on it, but whatever. Actually, let's see here. No, actually, I take that back. I will still be making money on it because it just sells for 45 and she's going to give me 90. And then on top of that, just getting friendship points with people is a good thing. Because over time, they'll do things like send you gifts or give you recipes, things like that. Let's see here. It's 1:30. I think Pam, it's supposed to be Pam, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think she's still in her trailer. She hasn't gone to the bar yet. She's currently unemployed because the bus is broken down. Oh no, she's actually not in her trailer. Which means she might already be at the bar. Yeah, once you get the bus fixed, though, she goes out. Wow, she's not at the bar either. So this is another one of the add-ons I have. It's will let you see on the map. Oh, maybe I don't have that one anymore. I thought I did. There's one that would let you see on the map where people were. But apparently I don't have that right now, so never mind. Let me see here. Maybe she's at the store. No, that's Abigail up there. Actually, I think she actually goes to the Joja Mart. It makes sense. It's basically the Walmart. And Pam is the quote-unquote poor person of the town. Yep, there she is. That. Oh, I forgot to grab that too. Sweet, another 100 gold. Actually, I might go and buy a couple more seeds. That's one of the things. Joja Mart does sell seeds, but you have to buy their membership to get the seeds. And if you buy their membership, actually, no, I don't think you do have to buy their membership, come to think of it. But still, it feels dirty, as I said. Let's see here. I have 196 now. I'm going to grab a couple more of those. Just make a row of them. Just do it at the top. The only thing I don't like about the green beans is that they are a trellis plant, so you can't walk through them. So putting them at the top, I'll just, have a row of them that I water, and then I'll go below it and water everything else afterwards. Thankfully, my ground is already tilled, so I don't need to worry about that. That. Fortunately, the ones that aren't being used currently are probably going to end up getting untilled tomorrow. Doesn't do it like every day, but it does eventually untill the ground on its own. That's where things like I mentioned, like the mixed seeds there, become a little bit annoying because of the fact that you don't know what it is, so you'll have just a group of things that will eventually be done, and then around it you'll get untilled soil. And looks like all those are going to be parsnips. I should have done it on the other row. Oh well. go ahead and do some more trees here. Some more seeds. Actually, yeah, maybe I'll do some of those and see if I can get a couple more seeds to fill those spots. Yeah, just need one more. That's good. Seeds don't come out all that often, so I'm kind of surprised I've already got 2 of them. There we go. I can just fill up the rest of it. That works out. Now I have even more. Looks like I got 2 more parsnips and another cauliflower. Can I make the scarecrow yet? No, I can't. I think I'm going to actually get that tonight once I level up. Alright, and I have enough wood now also, so I can, when I get a chance, go to the beach and get that bridge built, so that'll be good as well. Again, just kind of working my way out from where I have things planted to make sure that they don't encroach too much on what I have. Oops. Alright, yep, that looks good enough. Go ahead and deposit this stuff. Yeah, I definitely have enough wood now, so I can go ahead and sell that, not sell that, take that in later and get that all done. Let's go ahead, actually, I'm going to drop the sword off right now. I don't plan on going into the mines currently. I will eventually, just don't really want to do it just yet. Alright, now I should get my skill ups. Yeah, see, there's now I can make the scarecrow and the fertilizer, which actually is good. It makes that sap actually useful. The advanced, not advanced, but better fertilizer you can get later on is actually, well, like it says, better. But this will help for right now because I do need to still get 5 gold star parsnips to put into the community center for later on. So if I just, once I actually start getting a lot of money in, now that I have my backpack, I don't have to worry about that. I can just buy a bunch of parsnips and put down some fertilizer and grab all the good ones I can get, all the gold star ones. Yay, 88 gold. So much money. Alright, but I think I'm going to go ahead and call that here. So thank you very much for watching. I'm streaming this right now live on Twitch, but I'm also going to be putting this up on YouTube. So if you want to watch it there, it will be available there as well. And once again, I've been Roth, and thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day.